Hey, everybody. This is Rolanda Watson. I am your tax strategist, tax coach, and of course, fixing your tax debt, your tax negotiator. I want to talk to you today a little bit about the new act that we have starting January the 1st, 2024, and that's the Corporate Transparency Act. We've heard of it by different names, but it is started by FinCEN and it is the Corporate Transparency Act. So I have my notes with me so that I make sure I go over some important things with you to make sure that you understand what this act is and how it will affect your business from January the 1st moving forward as you are building or expanding your business. First of all, this act is not directly tied into the Internal Revenue Service. However, with Congress, it is along with the Title 26, which is where you find the Internal Revenue Service. All that just to say it's not directly related to you filing your taxes, but it does have an effect on your business. Who is this act for? This act is for business owners. And when I say business owners, if you have filed your company with the Secretary of State, meaning you are a single member LLC, you are a multi-member LLC. You are a C Corp in any way. And again, if you've elected to be an S Corp, this includes you as well. You are responsible for filing with FinCEN. Who is FinCEN? FinCEN is the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. FinCEN is who is overseeing this Corporate Transparency Act. If you are a business that is a single member LLC, multi-member LLC, which means you're a partnership, or a C corporation, or you have elected to be an S corporation, but initially you were either a C or an LLC, you are required to file this form starting January the 1st, 2024. Now, let's just say you become a single member LLC after January the 1st. Starting January the 2nd, 2024, every business that starts must file this form within 30 days. Now, if you were a business January 1st, 2024 and backwards, we have until January the 1st, 2025 to make sure that this is done. Will we be doing this in our office? Yes, we will help all of our business clients walk through this to make sure everything is set. But I want to make sure that any of my current business clients, and then of course, prospective clients know and understand what's going on with this. What is this form? Well, in a nutshell, this form has been started and it's overseen by FinCEN. As I said before, it's the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. This form is set solely to make sure that the government has an idea or they are tracking and monitoring money laundering. It may not be something that you're dealing with, but the government is trying to prevent and counteract money laundering. So in an effort to do that, they are asking all businesses to identify your business and identify its owners, the beneficial owners of the business, so that they can, in a way, do a census on all of the businesses. If you remember, in our communities, we all have to file census. We have to report census. How many people are in our homes? How many people are in this city or in your area? This is essentially what's going on. All of the businesses will have to report if they are active, who their owners are, where they're located. It's reporting to the government that you are an active business. Why do we have to do this? Well, of course, the government is set to try to counter and prevent money laundering. And since we are a business, and there are some people that engage in certain things that have an effect on the whole. So as a result, we have to make sure that we're looking out for that. Who qualifies to file this particular form? As I said before, any business that has been filed through the Secretary of State. That means that you went through the Secretary of State to create a limited liability company. You created a C corporation, a multi-member limited liability company, which is a partnership. So if you are a part of or own percentage of any business that falls in those areas, you are required to fill out this form starting January the 1st, 2024. And again, if you start your business after January the 1st, you have 30 days to report this form. And I'll talk to you in a little bit about my suggestions of how you can do this, just to make sure you're okay with it. Who is required to report it? Again, I told you those businesses that are required. However, there are some exemptions. There are 23 exemptions of companies that don't have to report this. A couple of them, I'll just go over a couple, but again, I said that there are 23. So if you think you fall in this area, we can discuss it. Tax exempt entities are not required to report this. Broker dealers, security and exchange, public utilities, those banks, credit unions, those companies that already have requirements. We typically in the insurance industry, we would call them an AML, anti-money laundering classes, or money laundering reporting. You're not required to do this. Tax exempt entities, as I said, you're not required to do this, but you want to make sure that you are identified as a tax exempt industry entity, and you just don't think you are. Also, what they call inactive companies. There are certain qualifications for you to be considered an inactive company, and I would suggest that you get with a professional who is working in this industry or with this particular thing this year to see if you qualify as an inactive company. Who is a beneficial owner? Now, the name of this reporting is a beneficial owner report. You will see people saying the Corporate Transparency Act, the BOI report, just those type of things. But who is a beneficial owner? It is the person who owns the entity. When you started your LLC, you signed up as the managing member of the LLC. Whoever the managing member is, whoever is making the sole decisions, they are considered the business owner. Now, you will have something with this also that they determine is the applicant. The applicant is the person that assisted you with starting this LLC, if you're starting it, or if you have already started your LLC before January the 1st, 2024, then it is the person who is filing this for you. It can be your tax professional, it could be you, or it could be an attorney. I would suggest that you have either your attorney or a tax professional do it. In our practice, we do work with other attorneys. So we are not legally providing any tax advice. Not tax advice, that is what we do, but we are not providing legal advice. However, we will be partnering with other attorneys if you need legal advice in this area. But I encourage you to use a tax professional or a legal professional when filling this out. They would be considered your applicant. Again, I want to go over the reporting dates. When are these dates due? If you have a small business already, an LLC, a multi-member LLC or a partnership, a C Corp, if you have these entities already, then starting January the 1st, you have until January the 1st, 2025 to complete this form. If you begin your business January the 2nd, 2024, moving forward, you have 30 days from the date of the entity creation to complete this form. Why is that so important? There are penalties attached with this form. So as we're starting this, you can do this form and you have the first year, January the 1st, 2024 through January the 1st, 2025 to complete this form and to have it done. My suggestion is that you do it like you do with your taxes. When you file your taxes, if you're a business, file your franchise taxes. In the state of Texas, our franchise taxes is due in May. So I typically work with my clients to get those franchise taxes in, those business taxes in, and we can just add this BOI in at the same time. So you have all of those taxes taken care of, nothing for you to remember. You go ahead and expand and grow your business. If you decide not to, you have a year to get it done. If you do not get it done this first year, and I want to make sure that I read this and you understand, if you do not file the beneficial ownership report, that can carry a penalty of $500 per day that the violation continues or has not been remedied, to a maximum penalty of $10,000. And also criminal penalties can also apply. Now, let's put this in perspective when we're looking at those who have had the business before January the 1st, 2024. You have a year to file it. If you don't file it within that year, your penalties begin January the 2nd, 2025. If you start a business January the 2nd, 2024, you have 30 days to report. Day 31 that you have not reported this beneficial or ownership document, then you have $500 per day penalty, a maximum of up to $10,000. So it is very imperative that at the same time you're starting your new LLC and you're excited about everything, go ahead and fill out this form at the same time. Include it with your package of creating your new company. That is my encouragement to you. Is it important that we do this? Yes. Should we make this a big obstacle about our business? No, it's just another thing that we're adding that we need to do. We go ahead and get it done, make sure that our business is taken care of. Will our office be handling this for our clients and for other clients? Yes, we will be handling this. As I said, I partner with other attorneys. So if we get into a particular situation to determine if you're exempt, if you need to file our other legal situations, then I do have a referral attorney that we will be working with you. I suggest that if you are a normal single member LLC, you file Schedule C, then we will have no problems filing this for you and including it in your tax package. If you have any more questions about this, of course, you can message me in this platform or in this place. And of course, you can always reach out to us to begin filing your taxes or making sure that we cover you with any tax advice as you should need. Again, until next time, my name is Rolanda Watson, and I am making taxes stress-free. Bye-bye.